Welcome, WolfTheWolfettes! We are back with the brilliant humanity on the PlayStation 5, and I hope you guys and girls are having an absolutely fantastic day. Now, in the previous video, we started up chapter number 7, Civilization, and as you can see, we got halfway through it, and we have so far rescued 10 of 23 goldies. Now, it went relatively well in the previous video, but I did have a couple of casualties that caused me to have to restart the level, and I think that's going to happen quite a lot in this video today because the later levels in Civilization, they are a little bit of a nightmare. You can be caught with your pants down quite regularly, but fingers crossed everything goes swimmingly today. So yeah, let's get straight into things. Chapter number 7, Civilization, and we will be jumping into trial number 7 first, I think. Yep, second go round. I don't know if this is the one that I had the most trouble with in the entire chapter. I'm not sure. It might be. No, this ain't the one. This one's okay if I remember correct. No, I had a little bit of trouble with this one. Yeah, so this is one of those frozen time ones. So basically there's going to be three streams of baddies coming, and you're going to have your little white turret over there. Now, you want your white turret to be captured by the stream of humans eventually, or teddy bears, and you want it to be taken down this pathway here, because as you can see, they've got a lot of defences defending the main exit point. And you also need to have your stream pick up both of the goldies, and you get to start off with this little army right here. All of the troops coming out of the doorway are not going to have weapons as well, so that makes things a bit more annoying. So what you need to basically do, if I remember correctly, we need to grab a chunk of these teddy bears and we need to bring them up here. 51 should be more than enough. And you want to put them nicely along here. As always, have them in a line because then they will shoot. And that should be enough teddy bears to defeat the enemies coming out of those portals, because there's only melee ones coming out of these ones. And there's only melee ones coming out over the right side as well. So we're going to do the same thing over that side. Take a nice little line of humans. We're going to put them along here. Nicely along here. And they should be able to keep back the domino dudes, because like I said, they're melee ones. Now down here, these are ranged ones. So with the ranged ones, obviously they're going to fight back. So what we want to do with this one is we want to take this guy and we want to have him down here, if I remember correctly. I only did it yesterday, but you know, still a possibility of me forgetting what I'm doing. And you want to just make sure you have his torch aiming the right way before you let go of the group. Because if you don't aim it over there, he won't automatically look on his own. You've got to make him look over there. Now that should keep all of these guys at bay. So what we now need to do with directions is, I think, possibly I might want to move them over this way a little bit, maybe. Yeah, I think we might need to. I don't think we might not need to, but we're going to bring them round here. It's probably better actually, because he'll get round a bit quicker. So I'm going to come round here, come all the way around here. Obviously I'm going to make them grab the goldie along the way. Then they're going to come up here, and they're going to come down round here. Oh no, actually. Let them come up here, they're going to grab the guns automatically. Then they're going to drop down here, and then what we're going to do is we're going to have them come up here, and then they're going to now come down the edge. And they're obviously going to be fully armed now. So as they're walking around the edge, there'll be a ton of people to keep all of these dominoes at bay. And then just have them walk all the way around the edge. And then as they bump into these dudes, they'll get some more reinforcements. Anyone that's still alive, they'll also grab this white guy, this white machine. And then they'll take him all the way up to the top, where he'll be able to take down the domino machine's defences. And then they're going to come up here, and then they're going to start heading towards victory. Yeah. Obviously your white machine probably will end up dead, but as long as your white machine takes down those two black machines, you're fine. If he somehow doesn't manage to, which will be unlikely, you're going to have to restart, because your normal humans won't be able to take down those black machines at all. But I think that's completely finished now. We should be okay like that. This was probably the third most annoying one. The most annoying one, I think, comes up next, actually. Okay, right. He's definitely in the right position then. Because if you don't have the white machine there, these guys can hold them back for a little while, but eventually they will they will get overwhelmed and they'll just die. And because there's infinity dominoes coming out the portal, yeah, they'll just lose eventually. And then they'll be walking across and then they'll get in the way of your teddy bears and then you have to restart. I left one dude here like an idiot. Now they're going to be left behind. That poor little black teddy bear. And that Goldie over there, as you can see, he was corrupted by the dominoes and then he jumped over to start heading towards that doorway. But then obviously he bumped into my troops and he's now come back to our side. And I think once my group walk down here, they'll pick him up. Even though he's like slightly over on the other cube, I think they'll still pick him up. Okay, they're being kept at bay over there. Same over there. They're not even getting off the flipping ledge over there. And now we've got all of our teddy bears getting armed up with some Glocks. Figured, talking about Glocks actually, I was watching, well, I didn't watch all of the Summer Game Fest because I was at work, but I watched bits and bobs when I got home. I haven't completely watched it yet at the time of recording, but there was a game I saw there, John Carpenter's something or another, and it's basically just a zombie type game, but man, it looks so fucking cool. It was very beautiful visually, but it looks so cool. I might have to play that at some point. I don't know if it's a co-op game though. If it's a co-op game, obviously I won't do it. On YouTube at least, but if it's a single player game where there's a single player option, I'll give it a play. Have a look. If you just search John Carpenter game, it'll probably come up because it's recent news. It should be at the top of the results. That looked pretty good. There you go. And now our teddy bears are going to be taking losses, but because there's a constant stream, they'll be stuck in a stalemate. Just got to make sure we don't lose either of our goldies. And nothing happens to our white machine. And because they're walking around the edge, they'll continue firing at all of these dominoes. So they'll never ever be able to jump over and start blocking the path. We are taking a few casualties though. All of this effort to rescue the humans, and now they've all changed into bears. Right, and this is where I'm going to start worrying. Oh my god, that poor bears. Now come on, white machine, shoot the centre ones. He will end up dead, but as long as he breaks them, it's fine. Hey, to be honest, oh, he's going to end up dead now, though. Yeah. Oh, no, he's not. He might actually make it. I did it off camera and he died, unfortunately. But he destroyed both of the main machines, and that's all that matters. Once he reaches this point, though, he can't shoot anymore. So he's just basically a shield. There we go. We fucked him up. Hey, that went beautifully. Actually, before we end the level, everyone stop walking. Everyone stop walking. There we go. Just got to grab my thumbnail. I think we might be reaching the red core today, but just in case we don't reach the red core, I've got myself a thumbnail. Sweet. Lovely. Okay. Laser focus. It's easy, but you've got, basically what's going to happen, I have to say it before I start the level. You see the white machine and the Goldie up there? Well, that little pathway there that leads to the centre, that pathway is going to vanish when you're finished killing all of the enemies. So you need to, at some point, be able to run all the way up there, grab the Goldie, and then come all the way back down and get back to the battle before you lose any of your teddy bears. Because if I remember correctly, I don't think you can lose a single teddy bear in this level. Or maybe you can lose 20. Either 20 or none. But you need to have lots of lives so you can activate the 150 pad over there to get Goldie. But this is just straight up battle. There's going to be a lot of doorways in the centre that summon enemies. So I think as long as we kill these guys quickly, before they reach. I don't know if I can go. I think I can go now, actually, because the next one that appears, I think you might be able to shoot. Yeah. So if you come over here, I think you can shoot it from this side. Yep, there you go. So that's when you want to do it. Once you've killed two of the, the black machines, then quickly grab it. Oh no, quick. Fuck you. Fuck you. Oh crap, I had one teddy bear die then. If that ends up stopping me from being able to get the final bloody Goldie, I swear to God I will snap. That was one teddy bear. And there you go, you see the little light on it. See, there you go, it's activated the bridge now, but the problem is, this bridge has now vanished. So you can't just run back and get the Goldie. So that's why you've got to do it during the battle. It's just been done to be annoying. Right, how many do they give me over here? Oh, okay, so you can lose 20. If you lose any more than 20, you won't be able to rescue the Goldie. And if you lose 50, you won't be able to finish the level. Okay. So you can have 20 casualties only. That's not too bad. I feel like I'm only going to be able to finish the chapter Civilization today. And the thing is, I think when we get to the, I think the red core might have to be its own separate video. Because if I do that with this video, I feel like it's going to be a 50-minute video and it'll take too long to render. So I might have to make the red core just its own separate video. And it'll probably be like 15 minutes long or something. Or maybe I'll double upload that day. But it's going to have to be its own separate video. But I'll probably double upload it. Lovely. Because these levels are pretty long. Level-headed. This might be the one. This is probably the what. This level took me longer than any other level in the game. But just like the other one I struggled on, I was doing this before work. Oh no, I did this one after work actually. It took me a good hour. The thing is, I had an idea of what to do, but every time I tried the ideas, they failed. Right, so basically what we need to do is there's a cube down there that you need to put something on it. It doesn't have to be this cube right here. It can also be one of the laser cubes, but you need to put a cube on that to get that Goldie that's in the shield, and you also need to push this laser right here over here across this ledge so it destroys this black turret right here. And the problem is, when I was pushing it, it was obviously creating a laser over here and it was preventing me from going any further. So what you can basically do is you can use this black cube up here as a step. So I think we have to bring it here. No. Over here. And then we push it and I think it needs to be like that. And then it should get pushed down to here, I think. Is it there? I think it needs to go to there. And it'll get pushed to there, and then once it gets to here, we come up, and then the black cube from up here should be here. Yeah, and then this is going to be us here, and we're going to come this way, and then we're going to push the laser cube all the way over to here. So we're going to come up. Then before we do anything else, we want to grab Goldie. So then we're going to get Goldie. Then we're going to come down here and then all of the cubes should be pushed. The first black cube should fall first. Then the laser should fall on top of it, still destroying the turret. But because it's on top of another black cube, it should be elevated. And then we should be able to just freely walk under here without having to worry about being killed by the laser. And then once we're down here, I'm going to come down here. I'm going to push this one. It's all the way over to here. And down, boom, boom. And then that laser will be pushed onto that. And then we're going to come this way. Then we're going to come up here. Then we're going to want to have this laser, I think. Yep, it's a laser. Push it all the way out the way. Then turn around. Come this way. Grab the Goldie. And go home. If we've done that in one, it's a miracle. Although I was pissing around with this level for a good hour, like I said. This is probably the level I spent the most time on. Because for some reason I just didn't work out that I could put that laser block on top of this one. I was obsessed with trying to get this block down to that cube panel over there. Because I didn't know I could put a laser cube on it. Right, let's see if this works then. I think the problem is there's just so many commands on the screen, it's easy to be like, alright, what do I need to change? Or it's so easy to put a command in an area that stops you from doing another idea, you know? Similar to the one where we had to create those two floaty jumpy bits and then also collect both the goldies and then take them back home. Similar to that level, I can't remember what chapter it was in, but there were so many commands on the screen, it was just overwhelming. My little teddy bear army. Okay. And then they're going to push this all the way to the end. And then they're going to come around, they're going to grab Goldie, and then they're going to push both of those cubes down there, destroying that stupid turret, that black machine. There we go. Now that's been killed. And as you can see, it's elevated because the first black cube fell down first. So they can walk underneath the laser now. Okay, so that stuff up there is done correctly. Now we just need to make sure this is done correct. Oh god. Trying to get me killed, you lot. I'm the one rescuing ya. And then that should drop down Goldie up there. I have to take a thumbnail of this level, actually. Okay. Sweet, right. Let me get a thumbnail of this one. There you go. Also, I feel like this would be one that people might have a bit of trouble with. Because finishing the level's not so bad. It's just trying to collect both goldies at the same time as well. If you leave that goldie behind in the barrier, in the shield barrier, then it's even easier. But obviously, you don't want to do that. There you go. That'll make a nice thumbnail. Very colourful as well. Oh, what did you get? What did you go into that group for, Goldie? What are you doing? What'd you do that for? I knew he was going to flip and do something weird. I'm going to have to wait for you to come around. You better not do that again, Goldie. I'm watching you as best as I can. Yeah, hiding out of sight now, isn't he? Did he go the right way this time? Yeah, he did. Sweet. Oh look, silver skin unlocked. And I'm guessing you can already guess what the final one's going to be. It's going to be gold, ain't it? Rescue all 150 goldies and unlock the gold colour. Shields down. Oh, this one isn't so bad. This is just me absolutely annihilating. These stupid things in the middle, they summon... it's similar to boss, Yellow Core boss, where it like summons things that fall down from the sky and you've got to dodge it. Destroy these barrier units to disable the shields protecting the machines. Okay, that was straight to the point. Okay. Yeah, so obviously don't touch the red dots. Oh God, how did you die? I don't think we touched any. Oh God, we need to have 10 survive. Oh well, we're already in a rough position. For God's sake. Oh shit, and there's a flipping laser that's joining in. Actually, no. Well, I think you can shoot these from down here. Yeah. Might as well do this. It's actually a bit more careful that way. don't wanna flip and lose any more. To be honest, having a smaller group of humans is better when you're dealing with shit like this, because when you've got a big line of them walking behind you, there's always going to be some that are going to end up dead. Okay. Can we destroy that? Yes, we can. Sweet. That wasn't so bad, was it? Okay. Right. Now things are going to start getting a little bit more dicey. Especially the final one. It's just a very, very long fight. Takes a long bloody time. Back door. Oh, this one's a pretty big fight. This one's the bloody annoying one. This is going to take a while. Don't even know if I have enough time to do this one in this video. It might have to be the next video, that one. And then also red core. If that is the case, then it'll be a normal 30-minute video. Right. This one took me a bit of time because I didn't notice. You see that you can climb up around the side. I didn't notice that like an idiot. But basically we're going to sneak a huge group of teddy bears around the back and we're going to have them climb up the top. Obviously grab the goldies and save them. But as they're walking around the top, they're going to destroy those 2 turrets for us. And then once they're destroyed, then you can just focus on getting the rest of the humans to walk to the exit points. Also, we need to make sure that they don't get that goldie as well, actually. Shit, I should have done this sooner. It doesn't matter because if I restart it now anyway. Actually, I'm going to restart it because I've already got my commands there. That's a good way of saving time. Place all the commands, then restart. It doesn't matter if the 50 teddy bears we've got dies, because we can just grab some more. Just don't let them steal Goldie. Bastards! Right, so what we're going to do now is we're probably going to leave him here. And I'm going to grab a bunch of these, actually. Well, they didn't last very long, did they? I just gotta monitor this. I feel like this is going to be one that you might have to just, as you progress, and then just restart. Do some stuff and then restart. Okay. Right, so as they're now walking up, I'm just going to do this quickly so that they rescue both of the goldies. Then the goldies are not something we have to worry about anymore. Oh, for God's sake, I didn't want to lose the door. It doesn't matter if you lose the door, but it does make things a bit more annoying. Right, so what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to wait for them to rescue the goldies and then destroy... Yep, they've destroyed the turret already. If I leave this here... There you go. Right, both goldies have now been rescued. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to change the direction of these. And then they'll destroy that turret as well. And once that turret gets destroyed, then all three streams of humans are going to start emerging. They'll destroy it eventually. Take your flipping time up there, teddy bears. They're going to all fall into their deaths now. That's what you get for not destroying it quick enough. There we go. Now all three streams should just walk directly to the exit point. Oh shit, they've got melee weapons as well. Sweet. Right, you lot, I might as well start walking this way now. Thinking about it, actually. One thing we... No, we can't. I was going to say one thing we could do. Oh, no, there we go. That's helped out a bit. Oh no, they're overwhelming them anyway. Never mind. I was going to say maybe there's a way of getting my teddy bears to drop down behind them enemy lines without going in the exit point and shoot the doors, but they destroyed the doors anyway. Okay. Well, that went fucking well, didn't it? But this is one of those levels where you might have to retry it a few times just because you don't get much time to place the commands. So maybe place the commands, do what you need to do, let the baddies win for a second, and then retry with commands. Make things a bit easier for you. Lovely jubbly. Okay, right. I'm going to have to end the video now, WolfTheWolf. I think it's been 30 minutes and I don't think I messed up my intro. So, yeah, next time we'll be doing central processing and we'll be meeting the red core. So it will be probably a 40-minute video, actually. So, yeah. Thanks for watching, WolfTheWolf. Hopefully you've enjoyed this video and hopefully you've enjoyed this game so far. This has probably been one of my most favourite games I've played in a very, very, very long time. Might even give it a 10 out of 10, which I don't give many 10s. Not at all. Probably less than 20 games have been given a 10 out of 10 from me. So yeah, I might even give it a 10. It's very clever. But yeah, like, share, and join the pack today.